Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at another upcoming game. This is the demo for Locator. The developer sent this along to me, asked if I could give it a look, and I said I'd be glad to. This is a kind of a mystery detective style game, but the sort of spin on this formula is that it's kind of based around a Geoguessr, if anyone's played that. It's an online game where you're given like a real life photograph from anywhere in the world, and you have to kind of guess where it is, and you scored on how close you get to the actual location where the photo was taken. This is set on an alien world, but I think, you know, again, we're given sort of images and we need to kind of pinpoint locations in order to discover somebody who's gone missing. Let's start a new game. I haven't played it yet. Let's find out how we do it. Solarin Cartography Office, 3:05 AM. An urgent letter arrives in the mail. Missing, Abigail Ladari, archaeologist, age 32, last known location, planet Pharaoh's orbit, current whereabouts unknown, vital status unknown. Contact Brienne Ladari with any information. Dear cartographer, this request is likely far outside your usual expertise, but I have exhausted all other options. My sister and esteemed archaeologist Abigail Ladari has gone missing. Last night I discovered her journal, photos and map. I don't know how these items reached me, but it suggests she may still be alive. With the scarce details from Abigail's journal, photos and map, can you track her journey and discover her current whereabouts? I eagerly await your results. Brienne Ladari. So what's this? Is this sort of... okay, that's on map. So what do we do? Okay, so we've got photos. Abigail Ladari here. My ship may be a burning wreck, but I made it. Somehow I actually made it. Where was this photo taken? Well, it looks like a snowy area. I think it could be within here. What about her journal? Planet Pharaoh, notes and findings. Holy shit, I made it! Officially the first person alive to step foot on planet Pharaoh. It's incredible. More beautiful than we could have ever known. I wish you could be here. Okay, so we go back to here. Oh! I see. Okay, so... I mean, there's kind of like a little furrow thing here that leads up to this tree. Oh. No, she's on fire. That's got to be it, right? Oh, I can zoom in. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where she is. Oh. I guess if I kind of do that. If I press space. That location may or may not be correct. Locations are validated in sets of 3. So a bit like the Return of the Obra-Dinn in that respect. Correctly locate any 3 photos to validate the information in your photo book. Okay. Well, I'm fairly happy with that. I think that's a fairly good, good estimate. What's our next photo? Now this is... let's just close the journal a sec there. Crash landings are never pretty, but at least I didn't hit the tree. Now where the hell am I? Seriously, do I get extra points for missing the tree? So we're sort of on the other side of the tree, looking down towards her. So... yeah, it's got to be somewhere like that, hasn't it? I mean, it's literally on the tree. Maybe they actually want us to select the tree, so let's do that. Yeah, I get it. So let's do the next one. Okay, well that seems like it's probably this, right? Hang on. There we go. I imagine that's probably where that is. My Farron is a little rusty, but look at... okay. Getting some green ticks on those though, so that seems good. Now we've got a few more. Okay, well let's start off with this first photo. Okay, so she's on a bridge. I mean, I think... okay, there are different bridges it could be. It seems like if she's... if she was here... should be quite close. I mean, it's got to be this one, I think, because there's no rocks. It's looking out on that one and kind of looking ahead to this one, which is on an icy coast, so I think that one is there. Let's have a look at Mum's book. Memories from a Dead Planet, A Brief History of Planet Pharaoh by Juniper Ladari. Already know most of it by heart, but figured I should have it ready for reference. Forward. We once thought Earth was at the centre of the universe until Edwin Hubble was able to prove that the spirals we saw in the sky were far-flung galactic systems. For centuries we thought we understood the science behind black holes. Today we are left with more questions than answers. For Abby and Brienne, I implore you to stay curious. Time is the greatest source of illumination we have. Juniper Ladari. Always. Okay. Wish I could get a close-up of these towers, but this bridge is as close as I can get. I'm pretty happy with that one. Well, this one, okay, so she is standing on a bridge, but she's looking out onto the rocks. Could climb down those rocks to get a closer look, but got to keep a safe distance on the old rickety wooden bridge. Okay, well that seems like a fairly safe bet. These towers must be generating massive amounts of power, but for what? Yeah, so she's standing on a bridge, but this one is close to the coast. Yeah, it's got to be that one, I would think. How do we do? All greens. All right, let's read the journal first this time. Creepy Tomb. Roger, she's named these things. Roger, Milton, Orville. Never saw these guys in Mum's books. Looks like this is my chance to fill in the gaps for history. Okay, so we're going to be in this area now, it looks like. These things are impossible to tell apart. Better open my journal so I can keep track of them. This guy looks like an Orville. So Orville is this one. Light cut out. Fuck. Roger, please keep me company until I can jot you down in my journal. Well, Roger is this one. My man Milton. 1 statue north, 2 statues east of Roger. I presume... Okay, can't decode that, but I'm going to say north, east, east. How did I do? Pretty good. Ooh, okay, we've got some more journal stuff. Let's have a look at Pharaoh's Heart. Across these lands lie 5 hidden artifacts. Return them, and we shall reveal Pharaoh's Heart. We're closer than we've ever been, Mum. I can feel it. So what's this probably relating to? I mean... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's probably to do with this, I guess. What's the next page? Never been teleported before. Wish me luck. Red orb gives a glimpse of the destination. Teleports beings and objects inside diamond. Okay. Right. Okay, so that equals 4. That equals 2. And that equals 1. So for instance, this is 4, 4, 2, 1. I need to leave that open. What have we got? Thank God that's over with. I don't even mind taking the stairs. Okay, so she's on... probably here? Because she's walking up to this thing. And that's kind of the only, like, stair bit that I can see. What else we got? Okay, so she's... probably here. Because there's none of these things to the right of her, so I'm pretty sure that's that. Across these lands lie 5 hidden artifacts. Return them all, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's do that. So they're going to... these are probably going to teleport to different places by the sound of it. And so the treasure hunt begins, starting with portal 11. So that would be 2 of those. Or maybe it's more mathematical than that. Maybe it's one of those, one of those, and one of those, which would be... well, that says portal 7, so that's 4 plus 2 plus 1, right? So 11 would be that 8, 10, 11. So that must be that one. So she would be standing there. How did I do? Yay! Solarian Cartography Office, 4:07 AM. Another letter arrives in the mail. Cartographer, we're off to a good start. Included with this letter is the next series of photographs and journal entries from Abigail. Please note that from here on out, the sequence of Abigail's photos is not strictly chronological. Some photos are missing or out of order. Expect Abigail's journey to be more irregular. I'm not sure what happened, but I hope she's okay. Thank you for all your help, Brienne. Alright. Okay, we've got a new land. Let's have a look at the journal. Black holes and contradictions. A black hole is a celestial object with a gravitational pull so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape it. Matter and radiation fall in, but they can't get out. This was humanity's collective understanding of black holes for hundreds of years, backed up by scientific observations dating as far back as Einstein. Then we received a message. Hut designs. Each village uses one of these two hut designs. Okay, so we've got sort of a more oval-shaped door, like a little sideways oval thing at the top, and then we've got sort of like an upside-down diamond shape with like a little sort of triangular thing there. That's probably going to come into play. Projection pools, used to safely simulate voyages across planet Pharaoh. Night sky projected onto dome, creating the illusion of ocean travel. Entrance, not visible during active projections. Okay. Projection pool map. So we have starter pool, closed for maintenance. Southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere. Boat diagram. Forward telescope hull, blah, blah, blah. That does correspond with the same directions as those. As the boat changes heading, it moves along a guide rail to ensure it doesn't leave the projection pool. Is that what this is? A dotted line? Don't know. Let's have a look at the photos. So we have dropped my... I might go back to... let's close it for now. We can refer back to it. Dropped my photo book climbing up this cliff. Think I may have lost some photos, but the view of this village was worth it. So let's see. So we're looking down from a red cliff. Okay, so there's two possible, I guess, villages, I want to say, going out over water. This bit goes on land, diagonal up, diagonal... I don't think it's that one. But actually, I think it must be, because it's got that first bit that's over the land. I think it is this one. I think she must be... We zoom in. We can see these plants, so she's probably somewhere like here. I think that's the only village that kind of makes sense for that to be the case. Working on my composition, it's all about balancing the elements. The hut, the cliff, the rocks, and the village. So, I zoom in. Okay, there's little circles on the kind of bits on there. In fact, they all have that. She's kind of on one at the end of a walkway, looking out onto a beach, where she can see another village. There are rocks, and then a coastline with purple plants, and a village over the land. I think she's at this one. I think she's there. These walkways are starting to blend together. First hut left, second hut right. Have I seen this before? Now these have different shapes. So this one has like the rounded stuff, so she's not there anymore. So she's over land, but it kind of looks like it might extend to the water, but not necessarily. First hut left, second hut right. And then one at the end. First left, second right, one at the end. It could be there. Say, she could be there. That's all over ocean. So that's right, left. And this looks onto the cliff. I think she has to be here. How did I do? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we're going to probably get into the... Oh, we got a message. A message sent from within a black hole, an impossible message, one that has broken our understanding of the universe itself. This book is that message, or at least our best attempt at translating it. The message tells the tale of a dying planet. I'm afraid I won't be around to see how the story ends, but I hope that you might one day find the answers. So I suspect we've got the projection pool stuff now. Let's have a look. Can I... Okay, I can zoom in on the photo a little bit here. Looks like this projection pool is out of order, so it's probably the bottom one. Going to see if I can turn the water back on and get the night sky working. It's got like a little... I'll see what that equates to on the... It's that. It's... let's call it west. Which tallies with that. That's kind of saying where the boat is. It's west. We know it's shut down. I guess that's probably the door. That's where the path is. So let's say she's there. Okay, I think she's... heading symbol is lit up. If I can get this pool working, I should be able to use this boat to practice my navigation and sailing skills. So she's on the boat now, and she's looking... yeah, well, she's on this boat now, I think. It's got that same thing on it. The guide rail is functional, was able to move the boat, but the constellation projections aren't working. Just seeing the heading symbols. Time to try the other pools. Okay, so she's in the same place, it looks like. But that's east. So she's on the boat, but looking at the east marker, so I think she must be there. How did I do? Yeah. Sweet. Night sky navigation. Step 1. Using the constellations in the night sky, determine which hemisphere you're in, north or south. Step 2. Southern hemisphere. Locate the water snake constellation. The brightest star at the head of the constellation is the southern eye. Step 3. Use the southern eye to determine your heading. If you stand facing the eye, you are now facing south. Okay. This is starting to get a bit more complicated. Using the I think this relates to these ones though, looking at that. So I'll come back to that in a sec. Let's just close that journal for now because we got this stuff. The walkways in these villages have these cool trifurcating paths. At least I think that's the word for branching into 3. Makes sense. So 3 branches. Right, so we know this is a circular one, so it could be here. If she would have to be sort of, if she's looking that way, it can't be that way. If she was looking this way, there's one on the right. No. If she was looking that way. No, that doesn't work. So if she was here looking, that could work. That one there, she could be sort of looking in this direction because there's one on the left there, and a little bit further up that one there's a right. Well, coming off the left. Yeah. Okay, that's a candidate. And then we got this one. That doesn't work to me. That doesn't. That one also works though. Is there anything that kind of gives away which one it might be? She's standing there, kind of looking into the... I might put it there, just because she hasn't been there yet. Got a fire going in this hut. Let's hope it makes these rations more palatable. Okay. How on earth will I know which hut this is? I don't... Is that saying the circular ones have the holes in it? I can't see holes on these ones. I mean, it could be any of those. Yeah, it looks like these... No, they have holes, I think. Goodness, she could be anywhere. Here we go. It's like the smoke from my fire is still lingering. Okay. So let's use this to try and pinpoint where she is exactly. Kind of looking into some islands. So I don't think it can be that one. I think it has to be this one. Dum-dum. I wish I could rotate this map. Okay, let's think. So, that's that. One there. There isn't one on the left. It's a bit like it's coming from the land from that direction, doesn't it? Yeah, let's try and orient then. Be one on the right, one left. That there. If you go that way. Yeah, okay, I think she's looking down on this one, and I think that one with the fire in is this one. Let's go that there for the fire. So if that's coming in from the land, then that's the one that's on the right here, and this one's the first on the left there. And that kind of means she's... I think she's on about here, looking down at it from that kind of angle. She's in the bushes. I think she's about there. Let's see how that is. I'm not as confident on these ones. There are 3 unconfirmed locations on the map. At least one of these is correct. Currently locating any 3 will... Yeah, okay. So is that saying I'm not correct? I was less sure about this one. Let's clear that one. I think it can be there. She could be there. But she's looking out to sea, so it can't be there. If it's not there, I'm wondering if it must be this one down here. Which I forget which one I said it could be now. Here was it? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I think these new entries refer to the ones it's just revealed. So I think we're on like the night sky ones now. Oof, okay. These projection pools are amazing. I feel like I'm actually sailing. Still taking in all of these new constellations. So let's look at the... So that's the water snake. Oh, yes. That's the water snake, I think. So that's southern hemisphere. If you stand facing the eye, you are now facing south. So she's on a boat looking south, right? What was the boat diagram? Yeah, so you got the telescope at the front. Oh, wait. So she'd be pointing that way. So if her telescope is looking... When will the telescope be pointing at that thing? It never will be. Okay, let's move through the offering bowl. She's not that I can't see those. Northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. So we've got Askar's shield there, it looks like, and this would be the split crystal. So she's definitely southern hemisphere. You stand facing the eye. I mean, I might just say that she's on the boat and just see what it does. But it looks like she would be pointing out that direction, which is wrong. But if the boat is rotating... Hang on, where was the bit about the boat again? Yes, it always has the rear pointing in, but the rear would be up here. Confused. I might put it like here. I'm totally not sure about that one. Okay, let's go back to the constellations. So this is northern, so we've got the offering bowl, the reaching branches, I think. And what's this one? Probably the Cicada crater. Earth, we'd never be able to see our constellation so clearly. Should make finding the southern or northern eye easier. So she's looking out. Where's that boat diagram? So the telescope is up this way, so she's looking out that way, I guess. Well, I mean, she looks like she... Let's say about these constellations. The northern eye. Okay, so that's the northern eye. So she must be there because she's looking north. Is that kind of the... Is that what it's suggesting? Because she's looking out to the right of the boat and looking at the eye. I guess that makes sense for her to be there. That, because if she's... No. Yes. No. Oh, this one's the one that confuses me. She's looking south through the telescope. The telescope... yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I don't really understand how this stuff is working fully, but I think that might be right. And this... So there's the Locator crater. What's that one? No, that might be Grand Boulder then. And that one's the Asgard Shield. That one would be Split Crystal. You can't see the water snake on this one, so... So that would be up there then. I feel like she's in the same place again. I'm just going to stick it there. Let's just see what it does. I'm not at all confident in these. Oh! Did I get it? Wow. Alright, I wasn't at all confident in those. Woof. Okay. So we're looking at the globe now. Fair enough. Measuring latitude. Step 1. Align the bottom of the sun. Oh, okay. Stepping up in difficulty. Natural phenomena. Aurora. Was lucky to catch an aurora. Didn't even last the hour before fading into the sky. Okay, so what do we got here then? What the fuck is that? Remember, do not go off the practice route after sunset and avoid 37 north, 45 west. Okay, let's zoom this out. 37 north would be here. 45 west would be here. Not go off the practice route. Okay, so she's gone off the route, and there's something in the water there she doesn't like. Let's say it's there. My first actual voyage, taken at noon along one of the practice sailing routes. Okay, let's see if I can figure out my latitude using these binoculars. So, align the bottom of the sun with the horizon. So that's 70. 2. Read the angle of the horizon at noon. Doesn't look like noon. Calculate latitude using the following equation. Latitude equals 90 degrees minus measured angle. So 20. $20. Okay. So latitude is this way. She must be... It has to be along this... I guess... Okay, so we don't know the longitude. All we know is the latitude. So maybe it has to be here. Because that's the only place along the 20 degrees latitude that is on the practice route. So it has to be there, right? Framed the sunset with a literal door frame. I should get some sleep, but I'm all turned round. Pharaoh rotates in the opposite direction of Earth. Everything's backwards. So sunset. So sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So it would be rising in the east. Sorry. Setting in the east. The door looking out to the east. These triangular doors seem to be landlocked. So we want one with a door. It's probably this one. The door directly facing east. A quick check of the other one, but I mean this one's going to have mountains in the way, isn't it? So it's unlikely to be that. I think she's got to be... Yeah. How did I do? Yay! Well done, brain. We're not a lost cause just yet. Okay, let's keep going. What do we got here? Had to lay down to grab this shot of a hut. Still have sand in my hair. So she's on one of the... Not necessarily... yeah, it's going to be one of the landlocked ones. Okay. An actual aurora. Wish you could be here to see it. So what was it saying about the aurora? At certain latitudes you can see this. So it's either going to be southern hemisphere or northern hemisphere. I guess. Okay, so let's look at the southern hemisphere range. Wait, do we know if she's in the northern or southern hemisphere? She's in the northern hemisphere. Okay. So 31 north to 90 north. Okay, so it's going to... Okay, so it has 31 to 90. Okay, so she has to be one of these, basically. She's got... It's got to be an end one, because there's nothing sort of coming off past this, and she's near cliffs. I think it's this one. Is this... I mean, it potentially could be this one, but that's below the 31 degrees line. I think she's under there. Okay, we've got another one of these. Still using the practice route, taking another latitude reading at noon to make sure I've got the hang of this. The distant village almost messed up my reading, so it's looking at the one over water. Let's just zoom out a little bit. So, yeah, so it's 55. It's going up. So 56, 57 means 33. Is that right? So she's on the practice route, so she could be... She's not looking out to land. She's not looking into land. If she was there, she would be looking at land. So I think she's there and kind of has got this stuff in there. Say she's there. Practicing in the projection pools again. Took a long exposure through the boat's forward telescope to see star movement over time. I can use this to determine my heading. Oh goodness. Okay, what else have we got? Ah, star movement. Using star movement, Farrans were able to determine their heading while out at sea. Line up the forward telescope crosshair. Don't know which hemisphere she's in. With the bright star. Allow 2 minutes to pass and observe the direction the star has moved. Okay, well it's moving that way, moving north. Welp. Not. Star moves down, is facing east, it looks like. They're moving north, so east. It'd be opposite to east, wouldn't it? So it must be facing west. In terms of the constellation, it's probably that split crystal. So I think she's southern hemisphere because it's got that sort of little triangular type shape. So she's using the boat's forward telescope in the southern thing, facing west. Forward telescope. She's here, I think. How did I do? Oh, is that not it? 1, 2, 3. So one of these must be wrong. Right, let me try my maths again. So 55, 56, 57. Oh, what did I say? 31? Oh no, I did do 33. Yeah, so that should be right. On the 33 line. It can't be there. Could it be there? No, because she's not looking into the island. Should be that. No, it must be there. I'm pretty sure that one's right. There's only a few above the 31st latitude that she could be in. That one's not right because it's not near a cliff. Same for that one. Mind you, those aren't necessarily the big red cliffs. It could be that one. Just think, if she's there, rocks on her right. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, okay, well, let's go with that. I wonder if it'd be worth moving on to the next one, because then it'll validate... Presuming that I would get the next one right, it would validate one. It would kind of tell me which of the previous ones I'd got wrong. So let's have a look. So this is Broken Branch. Among the stars, find the branch that is broken. It is said that the Farans held the night sky with such reverence that they built their society to reflect the beauty in the stars. Okay. Among the stars, find the branch that is broken. In the northern hemisphere, there's these reaching branches constellations, so it's... Stars, branch, broken. Okay, as long as I get one of these three, this one would be look to the sky and find the lizard's eye. Water snake, right? So that'd be southern. Looking... Okay, so looking south. So she's going to be on the beach, looking south at a corner that doesn't have a hut on it. Well, it won't be there. Like it's almost like a right angle corner. And then there's just a purple star. Okay, what does this relate to? Oh, okay. the... Does that relate to anything else I've seen? Going back to sort of the maths ones. Oh. Wait. So the branch is this? Oh! Look! This set of things looks like that reaching branch constellation. Now, if she was under it, looking up at a pole, where would she be? She could have been on a boat. Almost at the base of a pole. Is it there? If I get it right, it will should immediately tell me. I think that's the theory. I'll put that in for now. And then this one relates to... is it the Farron lizard or the water snake? Ding, 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 ding. Yes, that's the Farron lizard. What did it actually say? Lizard's eye. Hang on, I'll come back to the broken branch, so I think I may have figured it out. But lizard eye would be that one. Dung, dung. So she'd be there. I think that's the eye. Is that the eye? Or is that the eye? I'll put that there for now. Doesn't activate anything, but broken branch, I think, is the clue. So which is the broken branch in the constellation? Oh, it's this one. So let's clear that and put her like here. So broken branch. Maybe right in there. Lizard's eye. I mean, it could be this one. There we go. That one's right. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So I got this one wrong. I think I have to assume they're both wrong, otherwise one of those correct ones would have triggered it. I had to get both of them. Sand in my hair. So I said that was that one. An actual aurora. 31 and above, basically. On... Well, that's latitude, is that... No, that's okay. Sand in her hair. So she's laying down on the beach, seeing that. And 31 is this line. Are those... I mean, I'm assuming those are rocks. I mean, it could be here. So I said this was 33 degrees north. Still using the practice route. The distant distant village. But it's not on land. Oh, hang on. What if she's looking down to this one? What if she's there? Distant village. Okay. Let's go with that. I would still need to get this final one. So Broken Branch west. What's the west? That's longitude, so it would be 44 west and north 25 44 would be here. Nice. So that's one of the 5 artifacts needed, right? Locator. I think that must be the end of the demo. Wow, that was really good. Oh, I enjoyed that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it definitely had a bit of a Obra-Dinn in the way that things were kind of, you had to verify them in 3s, so there I knew that at least one of the ones was wrong, so I had to sort of move on and hope I got those right in order to know which of the previous ones I got wrong. At the beginning I was a little concerned that maybe it was going to be a bit easy, because that first section was just warming us up, clearly. By the end of that second, probably first full chapter though, yeah, some of those were, you know, really made you sort of think about the clues you were being given and match stuff up. So I actually really enjoyed this. I think the demo's on Steam. You can currently check it out for yourself if you wish. I don't believe there's currently a release date. I think it just says to be announced at the moment. But yeah, enjoyed it. I'll be keeping an eye on this, and I'll hope to play it on the channel when it does come out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're, if you're watching this, if you enjoyed it, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be great. And yeah, if you're watching this as well and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, if you could do that, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.